You yourselves, you are the agents, some of the agents of this bureau testified against her. Most of them were credible, and I don't know them actually. But there's no sense in saying that I have a part of it. You know that. But the only time when I visited NBI when I'm a guest speaker. But there was a day which I would like to have come here and, there are things which I really do not like, but we are in a crowd. You have to do more. You have to do more, especially on digging records that would show laundered money. I'd like to address myself to the central bank guys and the AMLA. Alam mo, I'd like to warn you to avoid a confrontation between us, central bank people. You know, when I was a candidate, there was a guy, a senator, was so stupid, torpe talaga, said that I had 211 million bank deposit. And I was just curious, if I had that money, why did you not initiate an investigation? For I really have none. So you cannot tell the public because you are protecting somebody, those who are really into money laundering. My case was just simply to ask, tell the public, how much is my worth in this world? And the Secretary of Justice now says that you are hard to deal with. You better go to the Secretary of Justice or I will go to you. I will call for you and you have to answer so many questions to me. You choose. Either we cooperate in this government as a republic to protect and preserve our people, or do not make it hard for us, otherwise I will make it hard for you. Simply I said, you failed miserably. Sinabi na nga may 200 million. Bakit hindi niyo ako inimbestigar? So that the people would have known. You're also a part of the garbage which I resent to this day. And do not give me a reason to have a confrontation. Palabas ninyo yung ano ang mali dyan. There are billions stashed there in the bank who are really being washed or just being kept there in the meantime. Go to the Secretary of Justice, the AMLA guys, explain to us in public or I will do the explaining for you. Choose. Now, tayong mga nasa gobyerno, I am asking you earnestly, I am pleading to you, do not go into drugs. Lalo na yung mga agents. Police, you are listening, do not do it just like the others. Do not wait for the day when it's only 24, it becomes the 25th hour when the hands of the clock shall strike for the tolling of the bells to sound your knell of grief. I will not hesitate. And as I have said, those law enforcers, police, the NBI, DEA, just do your duty. Just follow my instruction. And you do not have anything to worry. And I will believe your story because I am your chief. To the military, I am the commander-in-chief. On the civilian side, I am the chief executive of the government. So the police is under the DILG. So I have to believe the story of the police, for simply they are my subordinates and I am ultimately responsible for their deeds. You know, there's some officials who are lawyers and who are there in the Senate and they do not even know what's the... I just really can't believe it. Ako yung chief of office. The Secretary of Justice is my alter ego in a government institution. He is the chief of the NBI. What you do is my ultimate responsibility. Now, the PNP is another bureau under the DILG, Department of Interior and Local Government. What you do, guys, I get to answer it. So what you believe was the story, I will adapt it. Yan ang alang na mamaniwala ako doon sa mga sino paniwalaan ko? Yung police ko, yung NBI ko, sila. But if you do your duty, do not worry about cases. I will protect you. Believe me. Just do it right. We have our trainings that you can only kill if your life is in danger and you are there performing the duty of a law enforcer. That's about it. Ikaw sabihin mo, sir, ito ang nangyari. Pero pag tinanong kita, just tell me the truth. Baski anong klaseng totoo yan, tell me the truth. Para hindi ako parambuang dito na para alam ko kung paano, how to present the truth to the public. Do not shit with me. Sabihin mo sa akin ang totoo, lalo na sa trabaho. But, if you are accused of extortion, kidnapping, some of you were involved then, do not do it in my time. You do it, patayin kita. Anong gusto mo? Barret na sniper o ambos o mamili ka. Mamili ka. You start to act with government. Pati ako, lulukuhin mo. Lulukuhan. Just tell me the truth. Now, later, they said that there was a rout and the police, they were shot out. Sabi ko, I believe the police. Why? Because they are my subordinates. The story of the people whom I give the orders to operate is what I ordered them to do. Kaya ito sila, puprotektahan ko. And if there's somebody who will go to jail, it's me. I will assume full legal responsibility. If it means to say that I'd rot in jail, so be it. No worry, I'm old. Just a few years. Going to jail to save your country. No, the human rights, guys. The European, they say that this guy, this mayor has been heard, that he would kill the criminals. When has it been a crime to say, I will kill all the criminals who will harm our people? When was it wrong to say, do not destroy the next generation of my country, or else I will kill you? What is wrong with that? And they want me to face the International Court of Criminal Court. Then, my God, if you have the goods on me, file the case and stop yakking. So that got me into quarrel with. So whenever you say every day in the international news networks, I was telling you that 3,000 is not ours. Would you believe it? The first round was not ours. They were doing a cleansing and purging among themselves so that they would not be dragged into the crime scene. I was telling them that and nobody believed me. So what did I do? So I said, putang ina ninyong at mga letse kayo na. Mga gago kayo, mga iyo, mga bobo. Talaga naman bobo kayo. When is it wrong to say, do not harm my country because I will kill you? Is it wrong for the Arabs to say that now? Is it wrong for the Syrians to say it now? Was it wrong for the Iraqi forces to fight? Because their country was being invaded by the United States because there were weapons of mass destruction, only to find out that there was none. Would it be wrong for the Iraqi soldiers to say, we will fight you now, this time as terrorists? What you did. And that is a problem because before I go, I would say that we have to solve continually. It will be a continuous game of the drug because of the money and the looming terrorism in this country. We have a very strong rebellion in Mindanao. Terrorists in Sulu, kidnapping people almost every day, putting a shame to our country. Every time they do it, they slap us internationally. I've been to Indonesia to talk with President Widodo. I just came back from Malaysia, and we have agreed, and our people are talking now. I am not at liberty to tell you what it is all about, but it means fighting terrorism. Terrorism. Can you fight them with human rights? What's the human rights in Syria, in Aleppo now, in Mosul? They're bombing children, killing them, executing everyone. Is there a cry for human rights there? I haven't heard. I haven't heard the human rights crying for that. But we have to prepare for it. Because once the terrorists of the Middle East are deprived of a land area, a real estate where they can sleep, stand on, or just simply sit down, they would wander to other places. And they will come here. And we have to prepare for that. Remember, these guys, they do not have an iota of what a human right is. Believe me. So we will have a calibrated thing here. I will not just sit down and allow my people to be slaughtered in the name for the sake of human rights. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. My response would always be calibrated to what we are facing, to destroy the Filipino nation. Thank you.